Hi everyone, I'm Megan Wilcoxon and I am the creator of Scuttlebutt. I want to get real with you. 9 months ago, I was on the verge of completely giving up my comic. I was going through some personal things in life. I hadn't updated regularly in months, and when I did post a comic, the jokes were lackluster at best. Drawing comics, while fun, is a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of money. I had to pay for the website. I was trying to keep a struggling business afloat with my online store, and as well as paying the subscription fee for the software that I use to draw the comic. I couldn't justify spending the money on something that I wasn't making any money on. I was putting myself in the hole with it. I had no plans for the future. I was out of jokes, out of ideas, wasn't improving my art at all, and I just kind of gave up. At the same time, I noticed that my like count on Facebook was slowly ticking up, and eventually I hit 20,000 likes. Well, that was really cool. Like, oh, okay, cool. So I took a screenshot, posted it, like, thank you guys so much. And part of the caption that I wrote was, thank you all so much. I'm expecting great things for Scuttlebutt next year. Just be sure to stick around. I wasn't really expecting great things. I had this notion of a graphic novel floating around in my head. I hadn't done anything with, but that's as far as I planned. The only comment that I received on this post was from a man named Alex Neal. I do not know him, but he said, "You want us to stick around? Then post something." Yeah, that struck me. That stuck with me all day because he's absolutely right. How am I going to sit here and expect people to still want to, look at my stuff or be fans when I'm not doing my job and producing my work? It's not how this goes. So thank you, Alex Neal, because that day I decided to do a little research and I launched my very own Patreon page. I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know what to expect. Uh, But oh my God, almost overnight, I was getting a wave of support from sailors, shipmates. And I'm making patch designs and coins and stickers and koozies. You want koozies? I got koozies. It's great. I was so floored. I was finally, not only am I finally making some money on my hard work, but I was actually able to work harder. And it felt amazing. I was rejuvenated, if you will, because of every single one of my patrons. I have been able to completely throw my heart and soul back into Scuttlebutt. I have been able to afford a new computer, a new Wacom tablet. I bought a desk and a chair. Look at this executive chair. Beforehand, I was working on a laptop that was falling apart from my last deployment on my coffee table in my living room, hunched over. Take online courses to improve my art because I've never gone to school for it. And you can look at my original comics and you can tell I never have. But I want my work to reflect the support that you've given me. I want to give you my best. One of the best things about this, and I don't know about other Patreon pages, but for mine, the majority of patrons are featured in comics. In order to do that, I ask every one of them to send me an email with their picture, their name, rate, rank, and something about them that makes them special. Now, I do this so that I can draw them, but at the same time, I get to know them. That means you're not just a name on a list. You're not a dollar sign. I know your name. I know your face. I know where you work. I know this sounds a little creepy when I say it. It sounded better in my head. But it allows me an opportunity to get to know my patrons one on one. Swapping sea stories and showing me pictures of your kids. I love that. I am no longer in the Navy. I'm married to the Navy, but doing this allows me to reconnect with sailors and have that bond again. And that really means a lot. And the fact that I can give back to you for as much as you've supported me in the last 9 months, it's it's a great feeling, and I want to keep doing that. You guys have really you've changed my life for the better, and I can't thank you enough. You've allowed me to make this my full-time job, and I have gone from starving artist to balling on a budget, and I can now do what I love the most: make fun of the Navy and make people laugh. So, to my wife Taylor, Alex Neal, all 26,000 fans on Facebook alone, and absolutely every single one of my patrons. From the bottom of my salty, Ioya's heart, thank you for everything.